Hey everyone, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2.
Dollar Will. This is episode 509. Yeah. So tonight, well, I'll say tonight, but today, we got two special guests of the Cook family, Mr. Sam Cooke, Bloodline Peoples, coming through the show tonight. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to turn up. We're going to have a good time reminiscing about Mr. Sam Cooke and his legacy and the stuff that the media didn't get the chance to know. But yeah, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the 1804 show chapter 2. Now let's get it. Yeah, so I've been waiting for this moment all week, and it's their first time here. Oh, hey.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm always excited.
Yeah, so
Nice
how about
to meet
you? You said what?
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Same here, likewise. I can probably put y'all faces together, even though I've seen how y'all look, but now it's a good visual now.
Yes. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, so how about you introduce yourselves?
Well, my name is Roselyn Trapps-Cooke. I'm the daughter of the legendary Sam Cooke, the undiscovered. No one knows much about me. Just like right now in the beginning, of letting people know that he had a daughter that no one else knew about. So I'm kind of a little bit nervous. I get nervous sometimes.
Oh, shoot, it's okay. It's okay. But I would say more we get into it, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna
Yes.
be I'm gonna be distant cousins or something.
Yeah, there it is.
And I'm Nikki, Butterfly.
Man, y'all look so much like him. It's scary. The resemblance is so scary. Especially you, Nikki. You look just like him. It's
Yes,
crazy.
yes. Oh, you should see the other girls. Oh my God, they are. You can tell. That's how we discovered it first. We had some photos, and we
Uh-huh.
started looking at the photos, and it was so scary. And I'm gonna tell you, when I first originally found out about him being my father, I went to we had a producer back then, so she looked up Linda Womack. You know Linda Womack.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Facebook, and she said, go to Facebook, go look, hurry. We went there and seen her photo. It scared us so bad that we ran out the house because we looked identical.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
That
Identical.
Identical.
If I was to see her outside of seeing my mom, I would be like, oh, Mom. Like she looks just like my mother.
Yes,
Just like her.
yes.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure y'all heard the stories and stuff like that. So I know that's the trip when you find that stuff out and stuff like that, because people just gotta remember that even entertainers are humans and stuff as well. So it just be a whole lot of scandals and stuff like that. But people don't really be having the whole story and stuff. That's why I never really believed like what they said about them like that.
Right.
And just y'all being related to them and stuff, I'm pretty sure that y'all had heard the truth and stuff like that. If you want, you can display it, but it's a free zone and stuff, no judgment zone over here. So,
Right. Bless your heart, you speak thing. Yeah, because initially that's what people said that he raped this girl and all this kind of stuff, and he was a womanizer, which is far from the truth. He
hmm
stood up for for his people. He really loved family. He's very family oriented, and he's like helping people. And it hurted him to see that the things that was happening. You know, he was an activist too.
hmm
It hurted him to see how his people was being treated, and he really did do a lot to try to help as much as he can. But he was hated for that, and that has a lot to do with his death. It was nothing like the way they try to say it happened. And if you follow up on some of the movies and the stories you see, is far from the truth. Um, you know, yeah.
Oh,
So
I
it's a lot.
agree.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, because like I didn't know who he was until I had lost my brother and my father and stuff like that. So his music helped me through my depression and
Oh,
stuff. So I was just really curious about him because like he's a legend, but he's not like James Brown or Temptations where like he's worldwide like that. So I was just really like curious because like this voice was uh just
it gets
one of a
touched your
kind.
soul. Yeah, it
Yeah,
gets touched your soul.
yeah, really one of
Oh
a
my
kind.
God. He was well beyond his time. You know, he wrote music. He wrote it from everything came from his heart.
Mhm.
You know, and like I said, I'm grateful to have known to find out that he's my dad. I am proud that he is. You know, to be my father. You know, because he really was a good man, sweet, humble, very humble. And people may not know that about him, but he's very humble and very spiritual, and he was a kind man. I'm not just saying it because he's my dad. I did the research and I just found disclosed some different things that he's done for other people. Like this one thing where this kid he was getting ready to kill himself or jump off a building or something. It was around the time where him and Muhammad Ali hung out a lot, and he actually got involved with the kids. They talked them down and helped them and stuff like that. But then they got involved with his career, and he became somebody very important and famous for the time he took out because he reached a hand out to help somebody that really needed help.
Mhm.
He thought it was love, yeah, things like that.
Yeah, that's good. Like, cause like I said, the stuff I found out about him, I
Mhm.
had no idea he was so young and
Yeah.
stuff. And because I'm 35 now, I just had turned 35. And when you go back and really think about everyone you outlived, it's
Mhm.
just surreal.
It is.
Yeah,
It is. It is. You 35. You well beyond your time as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, uh I kind of feel like just the stuff that I experienced really aged me a lot
Mhm.
because I
Wisdom.
used to, yeah, it aged me a whole bunch because people older than me be asking me for advice about things, and I can't
Right.
really, tell them except keep on living.
That's right.
right.
That's
And I
So,
can touch to that. It's the same thing with me. It's like I'm younger than you. I'm just now,
it's how you
get
carry
trying to
yourself.
get in the swing of life. And y'all asking me for. I'm glad you look at me like that, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
That's the way you carry yourself. You walk with wisdom. You can, so you open your mouth and speak. You carry yourself in a humble, in a decent way. It's maturity. And the
hmm
level of the maturity is beyond your age. That's what I'm saying. And that's a good thing. That's going to carry you so far in life.
oh, thank you. And I just wanted to just give back to my community because we don't really take mental health seriously or depression seriously because
Right.
everything is just a cliche. It's just all about, oh, just pray about it and this and that.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, okay, I get that part, but I really need help around here.
That's
Like,
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. And that's what I deal with that a lot too with other people when I was doing work as a security guard at the health center, and I ran through across so many people that struggle with mental anguish, mental illness, and like you said, you just can't say, oh, we'll pray about it. You have to actually give them the resources, help follow up, and make sure where they're able to go to the facilities or whatever it is they need, medication, counseling. You have to literally follow up to make sure they were able to get the help they need. And you don't just stop there. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's real like any other disease. It's real. And they brush
mhm.
it off to the side like it's nothing. No. That's your head. The head is the top of everything, your whole body. So it has to be well. It's just like any other part of your body. It's very important.
Oh,
And we do need to
absolutely.
address that a little bit more, the mental, even with children, men, women. It's going rapid. I don't know what's the major cause of it, but I see a lot of it now, and we should do more about it.
Yeah. And it's just a whole bunch of us suffer from PTSD and don't even know
Yes,
it because I suffer from it. And when I tell you, that's like something I don't wish on my biggest op is waking up in cold sweats and being triggered and thinking everyone is your enemy and stuff. And it was tough. It was hard because I was 27 when I got diagnosed with it,
hmm
and I was prescribed medication for it. But I just told them like I don't want to go out like that and become a vegetable. I still want to be able to have my own mind and be able
yeah,
to
Yeah,
think for myself and stuff
that's right.
right.
because you become the walking dead when you depend on
Medication.
them.
Yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
can't do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
so oh, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm listening to
But
you because it's important. I'm just listening. This is so serious right now.
no, but I was just saying that well the funniest part when I was at the doctor's office and my doctor was just treating me like I was some type of junkie and this and that because I wasn't taking the medication. And because my hair fell out from that, one of the side effects, my hair had fell out because I had longer hair than this, but my hair had fell out,
Mhm.
and I started breaking out in hives, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And
Right.
and I was like, "Oh, it's the side effects, but you gonna be fine." I'm like, "So is there a natural way to deal with this?" And they said, "Well, you can go cold turkey, you can bench, and this and that, but I won't recommend it." Well, I would take that because you ain't about to have me over here looking crazy.
Right, right.
Experiment. That's what we're doing, experimenting on you. And you're right. Yeah, keep your right mind.
I try my hardest not to rely on them for
Hmm.
things like that. I look up in a heartbeat natural
Yeah,
ways
yeah, she do.
to like I don't deal with doctors. I don't deal with medicine. If I ain't got to, I'll look it up the
Mhm.
natural way because it's the only thing that they doing is just making us sicker. They keep us
Yeah.
coming so they can keep getting paid. They don't care about us.
Oh no no no.
No.
You can take medicine, and it can cause something else to go wrong. There's always some kind of side effect, and not a good side effect either.
Mm-mm. Never. It's
Mm.
so I just always just recommend people to just really take the time to heal because it takes work to really look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why do I feel the way that I do? And
Right.
just really just take accountability because I had to hold myself accountable for the things that I allowed to happen while I was the most vulnerable. And
Yeah.
just being around the wrong people, just everyone just stop calling and checking up on me and stuff like that. But it happens because, especially when you're a man, people just expect you to just get over things. Think their connection frozen. But hey, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. So I'm gonna add them back if the connection don't work out. But thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna add them back in. How y'all enjoying this show so far? Yeah, this is so good right now. I'm happy. Make sure y'all share the video and stuff. I'm gonna like them back. But yeah, it's so good. Good people, good women, good ladies, good queens. So try to get them back in here real quick so we can finish this up. Hope everybody enjoying the show so far. Okay, there we are.
There we go. Something happened with the phone. Sorry about that. I think it got too hot and it shut off. My phone freezes and
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, so what I was saying was it's just, people just expect black men to just get over things and stuff like that, but they really don't take the time out to really be concerned about our well-being because we just be ATM machines and they only care about our exterior instead of our interior. So
yeah.
it just be a whole lot of misconceptions with that because I'm very sensitive and I'm always was raised on treat people the same way you want to be treated. So
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
yeah, so
Yep.
when I was at my lowest, it just got to the point that it made me dark.
Yeah.
But because it's just, when you was raised right and you realize everybody wasn't raised like you.
Right. Yeah, that part right there. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot that's yeah, because they would laugh at me. Like they would make fun of this one particular person that I was saying that came to the health center. They would laugh at him because he was in his right mind. And I felt bad myself. So I wouldn't do that. I would take and talk just like I'm talking to you. Take
Hmm.
time out and talk to him and explain to him, ask him what did he need to do, what did he want to do in his life. And he told me what he wanted to do. So I said, we're going to take it step by step. First, you're going to do this. And second, you're going to do that. And I took the time out. And every day I would see him and I would say the same thing. How much do you have done so far? Do you need my help? And I would do that. And I showed caring and concern to this particular person. It was many of them. He came back to me. And all the things that he said he wanted to do, he did. He put it together because he was homeless. He got his own apartment. He said, look, ma'am, I'm in school now. I got my own place. And he was all cleaned up. I mean, it was a beautiful sight. But that took time for me, taking time, sharing, love,
Hmm.
and compassion for real, not just for fake, for money. I didn't get paid for this. Is it the love you have inside, the compassion? You got to be compassionate. That's how Christ made us that way, you know?
Hmm.
And we have to share that with one another. Love. We're not perfect, but show love and concern for one another.
Absolutely. And my question to you, well, to the both of you is it like a void missing out of both of your lives?
Yeah, but I like to be able to. It's a void because I didn't get the opportunity to meet like my father personally, and there's some of the family I would love to be able to meet them. So it's been a struggle because it's been years. I've been trying to, really connect to the close part of his family. I've met came in, across a couple of cousins, but that's about it. But I really love that's a void. I would love to meet more of them in my, that's that. How about
Yeah.
you? Not to say I mean, where I'm at right now in life, I think I'm supposed to be where I'm at right now, and the things I'm doing is supposed to be getting done. So, as far as a void, I wouldn't say it's a void because all the things that I know I'm looking forward to getting and dreaming and to happen, it's coming to fruition. Yeah, yeah, because like the kids, I got all my grandchildren. I got like 18 grandchildren, and when she was little, I always put together a program against violence and anti-bullying. So I've been working on this thing a long, long time. So right now I got the kids together. It's called Hey Hey Kids, and what they do, they demonstrate love. Like we was talking about love and compassion, and the plan is to go into the schools and demonstrate the same thing, not bullying. I got like a drill team. They drill, they do skits and sing, dance, whatever they passionate. Their passion is I'm kind of endorse and help them get that going. So I don't really have a void when it comes to my life. And like ministry, I love God. You know, I preach, I sing, I write songs, and basically everybody else do the same thing. But if I were to say a void, it would be the fact that I haven't been able to meet um, some of my family members on my dad's side. That is kind of like a void. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine because it can. Whew, family. I love my family, but we all can't be in the same building or in the same place together. Like especially me, because they be trying to like test my gangster. So, but other than that, oh, I love them, but it's just a lot. Like, because I've been trying to get everyone together because we lost both our grandparents on each side. So I've been trying to get everybody together because kind of like everyone has their own tribe and stuff. So I just do me, but at the same time, and at the end of the day, we all have to stop meeting each other only for funerals. We all need to
Yes.
just get together, just on a regular basis, because
Yeah.
that's all it is now, And
Yeah, because you right. You was right. And that's a no. That's a no. I remember the last family funeral that we attended. The pastor, which is our
hmm
cousin, he said there will be no more of this. We need to get together, have family reunions, come together, bring the kids so they can know each other, love each other. And that's it. He said, I'm tired of coming together at this funerals.
hmm
And guess what? Since then, I'm going to tell you what I did. Something that never happened before in our family. They had family reunions and stuff, but I took it on myself to get the ones that was in church and the ones out of church and bring them to my home. And I was so surprised that everybody came. It was just amazing. Everybody came and they had a good time. Because sometimes you find the ones in church don't want to socialize with the ones that's not in church. But this time, everybody came that could come here in Syracuse, and it was really really nice. And that's what we need to do. Like now, we planning on doing the same thing. My brothers and my cousins put some things together. Come go to the park, have a cookout, and cook out and have fun. Play some cards and stuff like that. What do you want me to do now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. She's trying to switch it over to her phone because my phone keeps freezing. Can you get on your phone?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here when y'all get back.
But I told you I was so nervous. I'm still nervous.
Oh, you okay? Sure, this is good. This is going so well. So, but yeah, I
Yeah, Tima's
just
gonna do a movie too.
yeah, this is so good though. Just the coolness of everything is the fact that y'all two and probably more grew up being law-abiding citizens and stuff like that. Because a whole lot of families of famous people and stuff, it just seemed like that they can never really get it together and stuff like that. Like they be so
Yeah,
toxic and this and that, but it's just listening to y'all two. You're so humble, you're righteous, and y'all some stand-up women. So I don't meet that every day. So it's
God is good. I thank God for my grandparents that raised me. And all honor to the God, because God is just so good. He said, "I'm not leaving you or forsaking you," and that's where that comes in at. Because I realized without Him, I'm nothing. I can't be nothing. And He really guided me on raising those children. I had all those girls, 6 girls, and I, taking them to church 4 days a week. They was mad at first. Like, oh my God, why do we have to go to church 4 days a week and twice on Sunday? But they didn't understand. But as they got older, they understood why. Because God Himself, He doesn't force Himself on you. They had to receive Him, and they had to learn about what it is they're receiving, the knowledge of God. So all that plays a part together, no matter what you may do. If you be brought up in church and you're hearing the gospel, it resonates in you.
So
Hmm.
you go out there and be all crazy and you will never fit in. You never fit into the world. And then as things, when it's time comes, God Himself shows up in your life. Cause he been super super good to me. He's super good to them, and super good to you. Cause I was listening to your testimony and the things you said you went through with that. And look at you, would never know that you struggled with that. You would know by listening to you, by looking at you. And I know it's God's grace.
Yeah,
I know it is.
yeah. Thank you, thank you. And I've just learned over the years that He's merciful.
Ooh,
Human beings
come on.
isn't. Human beings will judge you just off
Oh
anything
yeah,
and stuff like that. And
He won't. We
no,
still we still work in progress. That's what He
yeah.
said. He's still working on us. He's still working on me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And it's just wonderful just to be able to have a second chance. And I always just declare that just with people because it just be so much jealousy and envy. And I tell everyone, like, this took years for me to get to this
Oh yeah.
point. This wasn't overnight. So while y'all just giving me mean, dirty looks and stuff like that, like, you don't know
Right.
where I've been. You don't know where I
Nothing.
came from. You don't know nothing. All you know is what I tell you or what I
That's
show
it.
you.
Right.
But I keep those things in a time capsule. So when I
Yes.
had to dig it up and I put it out there, and people just be like, "Man, you are strong." And I'm like, "Shoot, no, I'm not. I can fall like you, but I have no choice but to stand because I have
Yes.
nobody to rely on but God." But
That's
just
it.
because my
Thank you.
because my
That's it.
support system is weak, but I'm strong enough to overcome things and just look at things as a test and
Yes.
stuff. And it just knowing the more you lose, the better you become.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I face that same thing as far as like the jealousy because believe it or not, the majority of my family knew that Sam Cooke was my father, but they didn't disclose that information to me. And as I think about it now, why would they withhold it? Because I could have still gotten contact with a couple of people, like their aunts that were still alive, and other people that were still alive, and they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. I didn't find out until like later on. They just kept the information. To this day, I still don't know why. I'm assuming it could have been jealousy. I don't know, but that's why I kind of assume it was something like that.
And it's crazy because Tupac father just came out and told his story, and we got to stop doing that as a community. Like, let the kids meet their fathers and stuff like that, because we don't,
Yes.
because we don't have nothing to do with that. We didn't ask to be here.
Exactly.
So if the dude or deadbeat, then let us find out that they're
Right.
deadbeat.
Right.
Like, we don't, because I went through that with my dad. My dad was out of my life for 25 years. You know, I didn't meet my dad until I was 9 because I thought my stepfather was my actual father.
Right.
But when I found out, I was pissed. I was like a kid, but I was just like, why y'all held this from me? Like, and
Exactly.
and then he left again when I was 16.
Oh
And
no.
from 16 to 25, I didn't know where this man was at. I didn't have a
Mm.
phone number. He didn't contact me. He missed my graduation, my prom, my first day of college, and then had another come back and pass judgment like I wasn't a success. And I was like,
Oh
well, if I was a loser, then it's your fault I'm a loser. But I wasn't a loser. But
no.
I just didn't meet his expectations. So I just told myself that I'm going to be better. I'm going to show him how to do it and stuff like that.
Expect. There you go. That part right there.
But we got to stop that as a community because
Oh
I
yeah.
just think that it be hurt feelings and
It is.
bitterness.
Yeah, cause I prayed. You know what I did? I prayed through that. I said, okay. I always, wondered. My grandparents that raised me, they were such wonderful people. I couldn't have been in place, no better place with them, and they would say to me, "You just pray, and everything is going to be all right. And they provided everything they could. They did things like fishing. We went fishing. We just had picnics, and they just did a lot of good, cool stuff. And I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't say, oh, can I go back in time? And I wouldn't go back in time and change anything because I'm just grateful that God placed them as my parents. I knew my mother; she was active in my life and stuff like that. But my grandparents, they played a big, big part. They was a founder of a church. They opened up a church in their house, and to this day, they have the church. There's a couple of churches they split in half, but they church oriented, and that's what I'm saying. I'm blessed, and I understood the reason why they kind of kept it. Why? Because she was very young. Since we talking, we're gonna let's tell the truth now.
Yeah.
She was very young. She was young. So they try to keep it. You're talking while I'm talking. I can't talk like that.
I'm saying, but phones is your phone bagging.
She talking. No, I'm nervous. And she's like, I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What? So she said my phone is back. I know my phone is back. So she's going to try to fix the phones, okay? Because my phone does that. So what are you going to do? But yeah, and I just so blessed. They took her in. She was young because her mother, she died and left three of them, a sister and a brother. And the grandparents took her and the brother. And the uncle took the sister. So when they met, they was in love. Sam Cooke and my mother. She's beautiful. I wish I can show you. Later on, I can show you a picture of her if you don't mind. She's so beautiful. Even up until she passed, she's just a beautiful woman. And she had a lot of things going on where people was jealous of her because she's beautiful. And so I heard that they were in love and stuff like that. But she was just too young. So what they did, they just covered it up, because he was an important person and stuff like that, And like you said, we had nothing to do with that. We didn't have nothing to do with how they got together and stuff like that.
No.
So we shouldn't get punished for that. I believe, like you said, you should tell the information to the child, especially when they're old enough. I'm a grandmother now. I should have been new.
Yeah.
Yep. And so I plan on doing a movie, and hopefully that it'll come together. I'm working on that. It's not an easy task. That's my plan, to do a movie.
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask you. So, how did y'all see the One Night in Miami yet?
No. I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, it's good. I saw it.
I just didn't get a chance to do it yet.
You better watch that movie. It's good.
Well, my question to you, Miss Roselyn. So, did you think the actor? So, did you think the actor captured your dad a good?
No, no. I kind of don't think so. My sister, I did meet a sister. Her name is Linda, and Tracy, and she said that she knew firsthand the way the movie went. It wasn't true. Most of the stuff was just put together. It was not. She was
fabricated.
Angry. Yeah. She said it. Now she knew him personally. See, like I said, I didn't get a chance to know him. And when she told me about the things, and I read about him, she said it's not accurate. Not accurate at all. I guess I thought it was a good movie, all in all. But she said she didn't like the way they portrayed him.
I didn't. That's why I didn't watch it.
Why?
Because somebody told me it's more based on Muhammad than it was Sam. So I was like, oh well, I really don't want to watch it.
What it was basically about? It was supposed to have been about Muhammad Ali.
Oh, see.
Yeah, they were all together there. Yeah, at that time.
Because people were saying it was Sam Cooke movie.
No.
And then I was hearing that it was about Muhammad. So I was like, oh, well, I don't care too much to watch it.
Oh, my gosh. She needs a spanking. I love Muhammad Ali.
I love him. I love him to death. But I was trying to get more. That's when I was doing my research on Sam Cooke. So I was like, well, that's not going to help me if it's about Muhammad Ali. So what's the point of watching it?
I think the part when they was in the hotel room, he was playing the record. I don't think Malcolm X would ever talk to Sam like that, because Malcolm X didn't have.
That's the part.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were respectful men,
Yeah.
and they respected each other. So that's what she was telling me. That part really made her so mad. She wanted to go to Hollywood and go snatch everybody's throats out. I said, no, you can't do that, sis. Yeah, but then you're right. That's a good question. I'm going to join, and then I'm going to have her hang up after you accept my video. Well, I got to hang up, like, you know. Because her phone lagging. That's all right. Let it lag. It's still good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever y'all want to do, I'm going to be here. Whatever y'all want to
Okay,
do.
I got to hang up. Take the phone. There you go. I was joining.
Okay, just waiting for them to come back. Hope everyone is enjoying. And we just having a blast. We having a good time. Okay, there we are. Oh, snap, we can do this now? That's what's up. I had no idea.
Yes. Oh my God. I got so nervous and started making all that noise. I said, oh my God.
Yeah, that's what's up though. But yeah, what is y'all, like, I would say top 5 songs of his that y'all enjoy, that y'all like, and I'll give y'all mine.
Oh, I love Cupid.
Yeah, that's fire.
I love Cupid. What? I got my 8-year-old. She just turned 8. She love it now.
Mhm.
But Cupid, Change Gonna Come.
Mhm.
What was that other one? It's like, there's all off. She was only 16. I like that one. That's mine right there. I love it. It was, oh my God. You forgot. I know it's on the CD cover that you sent me.
Mhm.
You said that it's on that CD. The rest of them is on that CD. I just don't know the names of it. But yes, I love a lot of his music.
Yeah,
a lot.
Jay's gonna come.
Like after we found out, I just start doing research, learning song after song after song.
Yeah. Yeah, I love, let me see. I love the one I sent you, Somebody Ease My Troubling Mind.
Oh
I
yeah,
love,
that's beautiful. That's
oh my
so beautiful.
God.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Yep, I love. Yeah.
Just that guitar, like that guitar, them drums, them horns. As soon as the horns come in,
Loving it. I love it. Yes. All his music. It's just you can hear it. You can feel it. You can feel it in your soul. We need that music back. Yeah, I'm working on it. We need that back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 'cause when that music was out, all of this chaos was not happening in the world. No, things was changing. Like you said, change is gonna come, and that's exactly what was taking place. But you know what? I'm working on trying to get that music back out there. Mm-hmm. You know, even some of the young people that they appreciate, like you're young and you appreciate the music. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Some other kids that was young, they're younger than you. They were like, oh yeah, we love Sam. Cause I was like shocked. They're so young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I'm an old soul. I listen to practically any era of music because.
What? People hate getting in my car. They hate getting in my car like, we know what you about to play. Yup. Yeah, she do. She's an old soul. She's an old soul too. Which is good. It's good stuff. It shows the difference between the ones that were raised with love and the ones that was just raised just because they had to be raised.
Mm-hmm.
See the fine line between it, and it's sad to say not a lot know too much about that type of music because they wasn't brought up with that. It's
absolutely.
It's one of the feelings though.
No, I was gonna say, my favorite live performance from him is "If I Had a Hammer." You ever heard that?
No. I
That's
have did you,
I'm
mommy?
trying to think. If I had him. Do you know how to sing?
oh no, I ain't gonna embarrass myself.
No, because
Oh,
you to sing a little bit of it, so because I listen to so much. I was doing the research. I'd be up in the middle of the night just listening song after song after song, because you got the gospel era of him and you got the secular era, and some of the songs that he had, like the secular
hmm
songs, I was trying to transform into gospel because I'm a gospel artist. That's why I love to sing gospel, and I changed a couple of the songs. I've been working on it to gospel, songs. So I got to hear it because I don't change so many of his songs. I just got to get it recorded.
oh, well, it was the album Live from the Coppa or Copa,
Oh,
something.
Okay,
Copacabana is it
okay,
Copacabana?
okay. I
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
you're talking
Yeah.
about. I heard a couple songs off of that.
Oh yeah. And that was so amazing that he was out there with all the Caucasians at that time. Racism was still,
hmm
you know, a big part, and he
Yeah.
was able to be welcomed into the platform where no other black person ever was. And people, that's good history to know that. He was amazing. I mean, he stood out. And then he turned down one of the greatest performances because he wanted his people to enjoy the performance, like and they wanted them to be up in the back in the balcony far back where they couldn't enjoy it or see it. He said no, and he would not. He refused to go on stage and perform. All that was around the same era. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He said nope. He said I will not. And he stayed in his hotel room. He said no, no, no.
Yeah. He really was like a trailblazer of the crossover and stuff,
Yes, yes.
and that's just so amazing to me because I do my history segments as well, and I specify in talking about lynchings and stuff, and just
Mhm.
how that was terrorism, and just letting people know that because they all talk about that we don't have towns and cities and we don't stick together, but every time we have stuck together, it was a lie that got
Right.
our cities destroyed and people got killed and people got
Yes.
forced off their lands. So I be wanting to let everyone know that we did have our own civilizations
Yes.
before.
Yes. That's the
Mhm.
truth. Yep. Yep.
So
Mhm. Like I talk about it all the time, especially the Black Wall Street.
mhm.
Mhm.
Like if we had that still, if they taught us that in school, to like actually taught us, and we did, like our generation brought it back. Oh,
You can still
it
do
it would be
that.
it would they would hate us.
They already do, so it doesn't
No, I
matter.
know they do, but I mean it would go like if that mentality, the society got our people just all messed up.
Or we can change one person at a time. Do what you can do, and if it's only just one person to hear the truth, that's a transition right there because that person will go tell somebody, another person, and on and on. And as time go on, change will come. It's changing now. We just don't see it so much yet.
Oh yeah, I agree because it's all in the mindset. Once we get into the mind and
Right.
get rid of the toxins out of the people's minds, because they did a great job programming us into thinking that, oh, I don't like you, or I can't stand you, or she thinks she all that, or she thinks she cute and this and that. Like they really did a number on our
Yeah.
psychosis. And
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the truth.
And the biggest thing that I hate about that,
What?
how it's oh, 'cause she's darker, she's uglier than her 'cause she's lighter. What?
yeah, yeah, I have seen some ugly light skinned chicks, so that don't mean anything. I see some
It
chicks
don't.
that
And the only thing it's doing is
like
just pinning
possums.
them against each other.
Oh yeah, I know I look better than you 'cause look at my skin color. That's all they do is just create. Yeah, if we put this out there, they stupid enough to fall in the trap and go against each other about it. It's mindset. We have to change your mind. Your mind has to be renewed and changed. You know, and we all beautiful together. And we all beautiful. That's what that anti-bullying program comes in at, teaching everybody that they all are beautiful. No one is beautiful than other. Everybody has their own qualities, and we have no right to hurt another person, another human being, by words or by physical, by anything. And that's what I'm trying to teach the young people, because their generation coming up, their minds, that's why I'm grabbing them, to get that mindset change, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, and like also my question to you guys is that I hope that you guys are able to get his recordings and stuff like that, because we really do need a movie, like a big motion picture. It got to be the right actor and right person, because
Right.
we had
I need
gotten
help.
documentaries.
Yeah, I need help with that because I don't have much help when it comes to things like that. So it's going to take me longer because
Hmm.
I'm not a quitter. I'm striving to do all the stuff that we talk about in the movie and the book. It will get done, but how long it's going to take, I don't know, because I'm basically myself manpower in it, and I ask the Lord to place the people in my path that I need because I got to do this movie.
Hmm.
I'm the undiscovered daughter. I'm the unknown daughter, and they got to know what happened. What was the whole thing about it? Who I am, and what led to everything, and who I am today. That's big, and where he played the part in my life and stuff like that. So I don't know, but we're working on it. I'm working on it. And if you have any suggestions, I'll be glad to receive that and help me move along with this movie thing. Because I've been trying for so many years. I tell you, I've been working on it.
Oh yeah, I will. I would love to give you some ideas. Well,
Thank you.
I can't specify in that, but I know someone who can be more of a help because he wrote and produced the Emmett Till movie. So
Oh, that was something right there.
so I
Oh,
can so I can have you guys meet and stuff, and he would give y'all the pointers and stuff like that. But I would
Okay.
be grateful to help with
Oh, I'll be
anything.
grateful.
thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much. That'd be a blessing.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to also ask, so did you hear about his brother who beat up Bobby Womack in Chicago? You heard about
Yeah.
that?
Oh my.
He
Well,
deserved that. He deserved every bit. Like,
yeah. I mean, he like literally came to the funeral and wearing his suit,
Oh,
his
that.
watches, and came with his wife. I'm like, you a bold man. You really is a bold man to do that. But that goes to show you, like you said, jealousy. Jealousy played a big part in all of that. And people don't know the truth. It's like they said, when they found him, and we seen some pictures that he was every bone in his body was broken. So that's just so sad. Sometimes it make me feel, kind of sad in my heart to imagine the pain he could have, was going through at that time. Just broke all his bones, beat him up like that. That's so hurtful. You know what I mean? And he was a good man. He wouldn't hurt nobody. He didn't hurt nobody.
no.
So I
And
think
I
about
saw,
that.
whew, yeah, and I saw the pictures of his corpse, and
Yeah.
he wasn't even recognizable. He didn't look like himself, and I,
Mm-mm.
and I'm sorry that like y'all family had to endure that, because I just always knew that it was more to that story than what they portrayed, because no broomstick could
No. No.
inflict those type of injuries.
Mm-mm. No way. No way. But there you
Mm-mm.
go. There you go. They try to bring out the last movie. They try to show a little bit about that couldn't have happened. But you know what? They can do a little bit more. That's why I want to do the movie. I want to bring out more of the truth, who he really was,
Hmm.
because he's loved. I mean, so many people. He is well loved and well liked, and they deserve to know the full truth, the solid truth about him, you know,
Yeah,
and what
everyone
happened.
deserves it. Yeah, yeah. And I was having this talk with my friend before we had got on here, and I was just telling him like I would love for my story to be told because I'm
Mhm.
working on a book right now about my grieving
Ooh.
journey and stuff. Thank
Yay.
you. Yeah, so I just want people to know the good, the bad, the ugly, but
Mhm.
it's all me. And because I wanted it to be a survival guide. I don't want it to be a victimhood thing.
No, no victim. No, no, no,
But
no, no. No.
but I just want people to understand that I went through hell, I went through thorns, I went through just a whole lot of betrayal because everybody's not your friend.
No.
And I learned that too because it always comes from somebody that you least suspect. Somebody,
Yeah.
because because I was always called like I'm a chauvinist and stuff, and I had let so many black women into my home when they
Mhm.
have nowhere to go. Well, if they was going through domestic violence, hard times, drug
Mm.
problems, but I have never told anybody who they were. But I just get told that a lot because of who I am or what I stand for and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Because people just nowadays they look at dating and look at relationships like it's a job, but
Right.
it is a responsibility. But at the end of the day, it's like it's a team. It's a
That's
apprenticeship.
right. That's right.
Like I don't care about how much money you make or you make more than
Uh-uh.
me. I don't care about that. As long as we good, as long as we happy, as
Right.
long as we
Good. That's
thriving,
it.
that's all I care about. But
Right.
it's
Yeah.
it's just it's just everyone wants to try to make their struggle better. And I'm just like, look, we both suffering through white supremacy. We
Right.
both going through things. We both gotta just
That's right.
survive. We just trying to survive, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
it's just be a lot of stuff going on, these days. And I'm very old school,
Yeah.
and I look at everyone as the same, whether if you good or whether you for the streets.
Right.
But
That's
I treat
that's
you
all it
with
is.
respect. I treat
Right.
you with respect. So
Mhm.
it just be a lot of stuff happening these days, but I just really miss those days, like when you was going through something and then that music, that song could just like touch your heart and just lift you up
Yes.
Yes.
and
Yes.
pull you back together. And
Yes.
it's just with your father, grandfather songs and stuff like that. It just really like helped me out a lot
I'm
because
so grateful. I'm so glad. Thank you, Jesus. That's wonderful. Yes, that's wonderful. And then
yeah,
make a great impact on your life. That's just amazing. Like I said, he was well beyond his time. He was really, he was a brilliant. He was brilliant at what he do with his craft. Really, really good. And the songs, I think every song that he wrote it hit the number one chart. That is crazy. If you do any research on it, look into that. There's no other artist that I've heard that's alive or even not alive that topped that. Every song was a number one hit. That's crazy, you know?
oh, absolutely. And I just hate that whoever Mr. Klein and this and that, like
Mhm.
really tricked him into signing his paperwork and his publishing and this and that. Like they've been doing us dirty for a long time. They
Long
still
time.
do us like that.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yep,
people
you're
really need to
right.
say that. People really need to say that because people stole our style. People stole our music. We created this trend
Yeah.
because they got the pop music from us. You know what I'm saying? They trying to sound
Yeah.
like us. And they
Mm.
Right.
do it what they can't do it, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't got that touch.
No. Hell no. And and it's just and I
Oh Lord.
he was really creating generational wealth, like to the point of like he really had it together because because he really was thinking about the future. That's why he signed his I don't know if that's your sister, but he put her name in his business or something like that. I forget what it was. Tracy Unlimited. Yeah, Tracy Unlimited.
Right. Right.
But he was really thinking about you guys.
The future. The future. Yeah, but then you got the wrong people over it, and they do what they want to do, and especially me, they don't want me nowhere near because I'm part of his legacy, and with all they can say that they're not the legacy. I am part of the legacy, and they try what they can do to block. But I said no problem because, like I said, I'm working hard and strong to bring out the truth, because the movie brings the truth. I am the truth. You know what I'm saying? I am the legacy of legendary Sam because I am his daughter. And so I don't have to feel ashamed of it. I don't have to feel no negativity about it. I'm happy. I'm grateful because God set it up like this for that reason. And I'm a strong activist too. I stand up for what's right. And I don't let them discourage me or have me to think something different about him. You know, I think he's a wonderful man. And I want to carry on where he left off, even with the music. And then before I even knew that he was my father, we discovered the talent. We had his producer. So she asked the girls and myself to write. He was 5 minutes to write many songs as we could in 5 minutes. I kid you not. This one sitting right here. She wrote in 5 minutes. She put together about 5 songs. Each of them did the same thing. Myself, I put together 10 because I've been teaching them, so I know a little bit more. And put all those songs together in 5 minutes. So I said that was their legacy. That was their gifting from him, and went into his child and to his grandchildren. I mean, they all tell all my grandkids. Some can sing, some can dance good, some can, like they said, all my girls can write songs. And it is can sing, all of them sing. And it is amazing how that ran down into, the generation. It's just amazing. I look at the grandkids, I said, look at that.
Oh.
It is amazing. I wish you could see them right now. And you'd be like, wow, that is really something. It's something to be proud of.
I'm going to, because I got to meet y'all now. Like, I really feel that we a family now.
Yeah, you officially adopted, yes indeed. We are coming to scoop you up and bring you on in. Feed you. Yes.
Yeah, it's really, like I said, that's just an honor, because just to be able to be the first one to really bring y'all to like my podcast and stuff like that. It's just
thank you.
Thank
you so much. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I said, God, whoever you want to come and talk to us about the story, let it be so. Let it be someone that you know is good.
Well, she should have gave you a heads up. She asked God that because I had no clue who you were. I'm like, who's this in my inbox? When you said Sam Cooke, I thought, it's probably some business. Let me see what it is.
No, I'm just a regular guy, but
yes, that's the good stuff. That's the original good stuff. Yeah.
But things happen for a reason, and it was a reason.
Yep.
That we crossed paths, and because it's really helping me out, because my hometown and stuff, whoever watched and stuff like that, and not did no surveillance, but who actually watched the episode, learned a lot, a whole lot of nice information and stuff like that, because we got to be able to tell our own stories instead of other narration who just not doing it from the heart and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all up much longer, and
I'm enjoying myself a little bit. I'm nervous a little bit.
I would have thought you would have had the butterflies up your stomach by now, but
yeah, they both gone. They almost gone. They're gonna hang up now.
Do you guys want to have like a part 2 anytime?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be awesome. Because you know what we can do on part two? We can do a little singing. You know, like, we do a little singing, some of the songs or something like that. Or whatever you want. Whatever you want to do, we'll do it. How that sound?
Oh, that's good. I would really love to hear your voices and stuff like that because I'm curious now. But you ain't gonna hear me sing. I ain't gonna let me
Oh,
embarrass
come on.
myself.
You got to come on. You got
So
you got to sing.
I might need a
Yeah.
teacher now. I think put me on blast. But other than that,
Oh my goodness. It's just a wonderful experience. I thank you so much. Bless you. And hopefully that we can, do part two. And also we get together. We have some barbecue or whatever kind of food you like because we love, we love to be family oriented. And we love, and, each other get together and have food and stuff and sit down and talk and whatever we do, have some fun. How far away are you from us? How far are you?
Oh, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan.
Okay, it's not too far. Is it from here? Not too far.
No, not really. I'm not that far. But I would love to. We could just set something up and get together, and it would be all love and embrace and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, wait. And I'm a giant
I can't wait.
too.
Yes, yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm a giant too, just to let y'all know.
That means you eat good, so we're gonna make sure we have.
we like was it Jack and the Beanstalk? We like this. We probably like this little to you.
Oh,
Yep.
We're all tiny.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 6'5", so that'll be cool.
You told me I'll be like this.
Oh my Lord.
But yeah, I just wanted to thank you both for coming on the show and sharing y'all story and testimonies, and we gonna stay in touch.
All right. And get ready for part two.
Oh yeah, part two.
Part two coming up. We gotta have that part two soon.
Yeah, don't be nervous this next time. Don't be nervous.
I will.
You won't be nervous.
I will.
No, we won't be.
Okay, well, y'all both have a good day. And thank
You
you.
too. Thank you.
All right. Bye.